My name is Hunter Horton, and this is my wife, Mikkel. The Lord has blessed us with Cole, who is 5, Jack, who is 3, and when Jack was 9 months old, he blessed us by allowing us to get pregnant with our third baby boy, Riley.
My pregnancy with Riley was normal. I was due at the beginning of January 2023 and ended up going into labor a little bit early, late Christmas Eve. We went into the hospital, and pretty soon after they hooked me up to the monitors, they told me that Riley didn't look good, and after trying a few things, told me he was in distress and that we would need to go in for a C-section. So we went in and they did the C-section, and as soon as they cut the cord, we heard that he didn't have a heartbeat, and so they tried to resuscitate him. And after about an hour of trying to resuscitate him, they weren't able to bring him back, and so early Christmas morning, Riley went to go be with the Lord.
It was by far the hardest thing that we'd ever been through together, but in some supernatural way, we felt the presence of God and a peace that surpassed our understanding. And we knew that God shared in that grief and in that mourning with us because he too had lost his son. And our response was, more than anything, we want Riley's life and his story to give God glory and be for the good of other people. But we just see Romans 8:28 come into fruition in our life, and that all things work together for good for those who love him, and we love him. And we just see him at work and in through our family and in Riley's life and story time and time again.
We had an amazing community to walk alongside us as we grieved the loss of our son. Our church family is amazing. I think our marriage grew stronger, and we just have a renewed love for our boys. And since then, we've had our 4th son, Bo, who is just a daily reminder of God's faithfulness to us. While this is not the story that we would have ever picked for ourselves, this is the one that God has called us through, and we just trust the Lord that he will use it for his glory and for our good. And so there is a purpose in our pain, and it's so that we can know him more. We can know him more intimately. We know what it's like to lose a son. As hard as it is to walk through this, now we know him more, and I feel like in the last 2 years, our relationship with the Lord has grown in ways that I could not have imagined, and probably they wouldn't have if we had not lost our son.